whenever you guys are ready, go for it.
How would you sort of describe the way the mood is around the team right now?
Mood? It's high, but I think we have a pretty level-headed team. We don't get too high after, a streak like this, but we also don't get too low when we lose games. We just try to control the things that we can control, like training and stuff. So I would say, this team is super level-headed. Obviously, we're in a good streak right now, so we're all happy, but we know that the next game is crucial.
How are the trainings, the intensity, helping with the competition lead to results on the pitch on game day?
Yeah, I think it's been key for the team to be so competitive. It was something that was stressed a lot after that San Diego loss. And before the Club World Cup was that training level and intensity needed to be raised so that when your number is called that you're ready. And I think that's what this team has done so well over these last few months, is that everyone has been raising the level of training and everyone's competing for spots, so it keeps everyone on their toes, and that's what kept this team going.
Obed, you've had a lot of minutes on your legs here the last couple of weeks with Leagues Cup games too. How's your fitness and stamina level at this point?
Yeah, I feel good. Whenever coaching staff asks me, I always tell them try to be honest with them. But as a professional athlete, you have to do all the things off the field to be level for the games. To be ready for the games. I think that's something I've been growing in my career. Obviously, when you first start, you're so young, you feel like you don't need to do anything and your body's going to recover. But I've learned that, my sleep, hydration, for me, are the two most important things, and I've been trying to keep up with those things so I can be ready for all the games that the team needs me for.
Minnesota's such an interesting system and how they basically just want you to have possession. As you guys prep this week, what stands out about how you guys can play them and get a result on the road?
Yeah, so Minnesota is a very interesting team. They're very direct. They don't care to have much of the ball, but when they do, they're very aggressive. I don't know. I can't say how we're going to play, but we've watched video on them, and we know that set pieces are going to be an important part. So being alert for those things, and also our prevention shape with our 3-1 or 3-2, whoever's playing those positions have to be alert at all times, because they're just waiting for a little nick, a turnover, and they're going the other way. They have super athletic players up top and wing backs, so we're focused that when that happens, we need to be ready.
The 3-2 game, Minnesota beat you guys here. Only home loss in MLS play this year was to Minnesota. What memories do you have of that game?
Yeah, it was very... first half, I think we had a lot of the ball and we felt good as a team because we were on top of them, but they were right where they wanted to be, honestly. I think it was 0-0 at half, I can't remember, but they were sitting in their 5-4-1 and they were very comfortable and stuff, and one little mistake and they're up 1-0, and that's all they're playing for. They can sit back and counterattack, and now you have to be aggressive and you get exposed a little bit. So we know that it's important for us to get the lead first because it makes them come out of their shell.
You're one of the youngest players. You definitely have a big motor to yourself, but the amount of minutes that you're having, is that taking a toll? Where are you at physically in general senses?
No, I feel good. I said it before. I've grown in my career, my ability to recover from games, and when I was a little bit younger, I had that stretch of games, and I had my back injury. But now in the gym, I know what I need to do, activation, stuff like that. I would say building my muscles so that I can resist. My body can resist those games and the physicality of the games. I think I'm a bit older, a bit bigger now, so my body is starting to develop more, and like I said, I learned to recover better, and whenever the team needs me, I'm going to be ready.
Obed, what was so good about your active defending last game? Your coach talked about that.
Yeah, we're just aggressive. I think for me, defending and that stuff is just a mentality. You can see when we play teams that we know are good with the ball. I think San Diego at home as well, when we played them, the whole team was just so aggressive, and we knew that they were going to try and overplay in moments, so we knew there was going to be opportunities for us to nick and really win the ball when they're off balance and they're not set. But that's just a mentality from the team, from the guys, that they just want to go, and the other team feels it. They feel the pressure, and it startles them, honestly.
How much do you take upon that yourself? Because, I mean, you guys are that engine that drives you and Christian. How much do you pride that and take that as something that who you are?
Yeah, I mean, that's something I've always tried to do in all my games, be someone that's super, aggressive and never stops running. But yeah, like I said, me and Christian, we try to coordinate that, because it also doesn't matter if 2 or 3 guys are doing and the rest are just kind of watching. It has to be organized. But yeah, me and Christian try to set the tone, and the rest of the guys follow, and that's what helps.
You mentioned wanting the good fitness habits, getting good sleep. Any secrets you can share about getting good sleep?
Just try to leave your phone. Yeah. Leave the screens after, an hour before you try to sleep. That's all I can say.
What do you do on your downtime? I mean, do you play FIFA? Do you read? But I know you're young, so you don't have to get philosophical.
No, I do. I enjoy playing video games with my brother and my family. I have a puppy, so she takes a lot of my time, and I just enjoy spending time with her.
What's your puppy's name?
Canela.
Canela. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask what kind of dog it is.
It's a Maltese poodle
Oh,
mix. Yeah.
Could be a big
Poodle.
one,
No, she's tiny.
huh? Oh,
She
Maltese.
loud?
No, that's right.
A Maltipoo.
Yeah, I had a multi question.